Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's jump on into the ICP. When we talked about this yesterday, we wanted to get confirmation above this 0.5 fib level. We are there right now, so we do have potential short-term, bias for the price action to likely increase honoring its ascending trend. But we do also want to look at some other factors too, just to be on the safe side. So we're going to kind of dive into a few of the things just to kind of make sure we know specifically what we're looking for. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Hit the like button if you can. Do not forget to do that. CryptoCache.tech is a site link down below if you're curious about becoming a better trader. So let's take a look here. We got lower liquidation levels and upper liquidation levels. Still kind of in the middle. That hasn't changed much. Okay, so 8.5 is equally as possible as 5.5. Truth is, I think we're less likely to see this lower level because if we do zoom out, we can kind of see that there's a lot more liquidation to the upside than the downside as an aggregate. So a lot of price action above versus below. So more shorts have more to lose than gain, okay, as far as longs as well, if you compare the two. Having said all that, this really just implies that the price action has a slight inclination to increase here because of that. Now, if we take a look at the daily time frame, we're going to go ahead and see that there's a much different story here that tells us. Most coins are telling us a much different story. And truthfully, until we get over that $730, $740 mark, we don't really have a lot of incentive to want to take a long because we're still below these descending trend lines, and it's not like a great situation. The 20-day SMA is right there at about 776, so we got to recognize that being below that is generally disadvantageous, but ICP has fallen super hard, super fast, so we're going to be below a lot of moving averages for a while. Let's take a look here at the RSI. We can see we're still under 30, just above 30, still under 50. Stochastic trying to swing down for the second time, and MACD is converging. These are generally conflicting factors, right? When we see that, we don't want to take a trade, at least for a swing trade. I'm not saying you cannot still day trade this coin, but truth is it's not like a phenomenal situation on the macro. 4-hour time frame tells us a slightly different story. If we kind of zoom in and look, we're above the most recent point of control, about 705, 710, and that leads us to believe that this 0.5 fib level is going to hold as a support. Pending Bitcoin doesn't drop today or tomorrow, we should experience further upside for ICP because of that. We're honoring the ascending trend line. We're over the 20 SMA now. We've been over 50 on the RSI for about 12 hours. And stochastic swinging up, MACD converging. These are generally favorable signs. So the 4-hour does tell us a much better situation. And keep in mind, most daily time frames are going to be pretty poor. It's just the par for the course right now. We take a look at the hourly. We can recognize as well a very similar scenario here, still above the recent point of control. We look at the Ichimoku cloud. We can confirm we're above the cloud. That's generally favorable. And we can also see conversion lines above the baseline, lagging spans now free and clear. So ICP has a lot of reasons why it should continue to excel and to push towards this upper region here of roughly $8.60. Okay, so that's a heavy concentration liquidation there. Keep in mind, 860 is a far, far ways away. Okay, so I would not recommend you just setting a profit target at 860 and hoping to take a good 20% profit. It's just unrealistic right now in this market. What is realistic more so is for the price action to shoot up here this more recent resistance range between 750 and 780 and potentially turn back around. Generally, it looks something like this where the price action will come up and continue higher, or we may even see something similar to this here as well where the price action breaks above and retests the most recent resistance, which again, for now, is roughly 750. Okay, so that's kind of all well and good there, but the truth is, big picture here, we've got a tremendous amount of resistance in the 790 to 830, 840 range. So that previous resistance zone is going to prove itself here soon if we get to that price point. So again, all the more reason why you don't just blindly try to take a trade to like an upper liquidation level. You got to recognize there's a lot of milestones between now and then. Securing profits between there, between here and there is also very much advantageous. So just some food for thought there, folks. Again, where's ICP going to go here next? Specifically, it seems more inclined to go up than down. If we do invalidate this current trend, we'd be closing somewhere in the $7 or lower range. Later today, that could possibly unfold. We'll keep an eye on this, of course, and I'll post my playout chart on Twitter and Telegram, Discord as well. If you're not familiar with that, I do post playout charts for coins that I cover on the regular, so it's all available there for you. Last but not least, make sure you join us over here with Bitunix. Phenomenal exchange, highly recommended. We use them day in and day out. They've been an awesome exchange for us. No KYC or VPN required. Excellent rewards. Use my link to register. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.